Video games are funny things. They're like movies you can control, and the movie in its most basic form has two parts, a visual part and an audio part. Among all the little sounds that make up the audio track of your game, there's almost always a music track to go with it, whether it's subtle and atmospheric or very obvious orchestral music. Music is the best way to make someone feel a certain way, and if done right in combination with visuals and gameplay elements, all of them come together into something great. Today we're taking a look at only one of these parts though, the music. Super Mario Galaxy. Possibly not what you were expecting, but hear me out. Mario has never been particularly focused on music. Why? Because music is usually best used in a more story-based cinematic game. Make you feel a certain way in a cutscene, or get you excited right before something big is about to happen. Sad when a character dies, you get the point. In Mario you walk to the right and jump. Just some upbeat tunes will do the trick. But then Mario Galaxy came around and someone figured, hey, why not, let's make it orchestral. And you know what? It works really well. From the moment you start up the game, the first introduction to the music of this game, you'll never want to stop listening. There's a total of 28 songs used in this game and they're all honestly very good. Some better than other, but all good. Spyro. This game might actually be the exact opposite of Mario Galaxy. They're both 3D platformers, but where Mario Galaxy went for an orchestral, really obvious style of music, Spyro the Dragon, and particularly Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, goes for a more atmospheric type of music. Something less obvious but still catchy to listen to. It adds to the feeling of the level you're in and is composed wonderfully. Not something I would catch myself listening to aside from playing the game, but in a way that's not a bad thing. The soundtrack blends together so well with the game, one wouldn't really work without the other. It's like watching a horror movie without the sound, it's just not scary. Playing Spyro without the music would take away most of the charm, and just listening to the music without the game would not have the same charm either. It's a combination of music, level design and gameplay which works so well when all of them are put together. Raymond. This list keeps getting more abstract as we move down it. The Raymond soundtrack, specifically the one on Raymond 2, The Great Escape, is hardly music anymore as you might think of music. The music almost blends in with the sound design of the world, and it wouldn't surprise me if you went through most of this game without even noticing the levels had music in the first place. It's so subtle, but it does its work. This is all helped by the fact that unlike most games and unlike any other game on this list, the songs aren't just audio files playing while you play the game. No, the game loops certain parts until you cross into a new area, at which point it will transition the loop into the next part, making the music feel seamless while making you feel like you're playing the game at exactly the right speed. If you notice the music changing at all, because of course this all helps with you not even noticing the music if you don't pay attention. Kingdom Hearts. We've had our fill of atmospheric, subtle music, we want a damn orchestra again, so we look to Square Enix. I don't think I'm telling any sort of lie when I say there's not a single song in the entire Kingdom Hearts series which is bad in my opinion. Of course there's more memorable ones, songs like Organization 13's theme, a song which you hear pretty often and sticks out because of its dark and eerie tone, but there's also songs like Friends in My Heart, a lighter, more emotional piece. The range of these games, let alone the entire series, is actually insane. But I'm talking about the best game soundtrack, not the best game series soundtrack, so naturally I'll go with Kingdom Hearts 2. The game that introduced us to Organization 13 and their theme. Also Riku's theme, Roxas's theme, and well, I think I can go on for a little while. Let's just say there's a lot of good songs in this game and boy am I looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3. Final Fantasy. Don't tell me you're surprised, because you can't be if you've ever heard me talking about this game. First, let me say, while any given Final Fantasy game has a great soundtrack, I personally pick Final Fantasy X as my favourite. While all the Final Fantasy games have big and impressive stories, none build a world quite as well as number 10. This world is built through cutscenes, character interactions, but above all, the music in the game. The music playing when going to Xenakant, the last piece of your journey, at least as far as you think at that point in the game, is calm and quiet. Unlike what you would think of preceding the final encounter. Every area has a nice sounding piece of music, even areas that look a little alike will be recognizable because of the music that plays. Because of this all, the range in this game's soundtrack is also insane. Like I mentioned, the song to Zanarkand is quiet and calming, while something like Tidus' theme is calming yet full of sounding, and the Hymn of the Faith sounding more mysterious and a little unnerving. And the final boss theme is an actual metal song. After a whole game of listening to an orchestra, that's kind of jarring and I love every second of it. Thanks for watching this countdown list. Got an idea for another list? Let me know down in the comments below, and while you're there, let me know what your favorite game soundtrack is. I'm curious to read your guys' opinions. Until next time, bye.